Hello, everybody. Good morning. I'm Roberta Gonzales. Our next guest is a familiar comedian, I just love her, and she's known for doing everything from stand-up on BET's Comedy Awards, Platinum Mike Viewer Choice Awards, to radio personality for Sheryl Underwood and Friends on XM Radio's 169 The Power. You can now see her on weekdays on this station right here, CBS 5, via the CBS network, The Talk. Please welcome Sheryl Underwood, and thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
When I learned that I was going to have this opportunity to actually sit down and chat with you, I thought, oh my goodness, we need more than 6 minutes. We need an hour.
We do, because you and I, we found out we have a lot more in common than we thought. So first, before we do anything, okay, we need to ask the powers that be for you to come down to Studio City and do a segment with me where you help me become a runner.
I will do that.
You know, even if I can just get, what do you say, the slowest I can run a mile?
I would get you running a 10-minute mile.
Okay, I might need 20 minutes.
That's okay.
So I wouldn't mind filming that in LA, in Southern California, and you come down and you coach me.
My theory is, as long as you're moving forward, you're doing okay.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so I have a big question for you. How did you go from this successful comedian to entertainment talk show host?
Well, you know what? I got blessed with it in an odd way. I got a call from someone at CBS. My business partner got a call, and we thought somebody was playing a joke on us. So we were like, okay, sure, whenever you want me to come, whoever one of my friends is playing a joke on me. So then they said, really, it is CBS calling. So then we went into CBS and we took the meeting. Everybody was very nice, but you know how it goes in this business. You don't know if you really got a job or if you're even being offered a job, or maybe you're just being looked at. So then we went in and we talked to Julie Chen and Sarah Gilbert. Julie Chen from Big Brother, and from The Talk, and we talked to Sarah Gilbert, who is the executive producer, and she was, from Roseanne, so everybody knows her from Roseanne.
Right.
So I talked to them and I said, you're very, very nice. I would hope to work with you someday, but if you can't, keep the show going for people, because this is not just about those of us in front of the camera. It's about those of us behind the camera, people with mortgages and children going to school. So then when I got offered a job at Mrs. O, we had breakfast together, and she threw up on me. And I was like, oh my God.
She threw up on you?
Yeah, she had a little bug, but I didn't know it was a bug.
And you're talking about Mrs. O, who is?
Mrs. Osborne, Sharon Osborne, and she threw up.
You would expect Ozzy to throw up on you.
That's what I thought, and we're at the swanky Beverly Hills Hotel, the pink and green one, in the Polo Lounge where all the big time people. She threw up on me, and I'm thinking to myself, girl, you are drinking too early in the morning. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
And then,
but it's Hollywood. What do you expect,
you never
right?
know. But she had a little bug, and that's how we became friends, because I was so worried about her pulling herself together. We talked, we laughed, and they offered me a job. And then Aisha Tyler, I have been friends for years. We did the Montreal Comedy Festival together. So, we've been friends for years. So it works out very, very well.
And how long have you been with the show now?
I started the day after Labor Day. Okay. The day after Labor Day, and it's fantastic. One thing I can say about YouTube and all these other internet things, they put a lot of my footage on YouTube. Right now I'm coming up here to do, that's when I was at Tom Selleck, and they got me to put the Tom Selleck head on.
Oh my word.
That head was so heavy, girl, I almost fell out. But he was so handsome, and he smelled great.
And he's a big man, isn't he?
Yes, big, handsome, very lovable. We've met some of the greatest men. Ted Danson, gorgeous. We just had Tony Bennett on the show. Fantastic. Donny Osmond. For me to meet Victor Newman.
Oh my word. Yes, Victor.
Oh, well, I guess Eric Braeden. Eric Braeden.
Yeah, from The Young and the Restless.
Absolutely. It was fantastic. Mario Lopez is so handsome.
And you had Bret Michaels on real recently.
Oh, my God. He is such an inspiration. He got sick, but he said, I got to live for my kids. He's a great rock and roll star. He's doing this thing with the Grammys, LL Cool J, who's hosting the Grammys. And this is right here on CBS. So it's great to be in the CBS family.
So what are your favorite kind of episodes to do? It sounds like you like meeting people in general.
Absolutely.
But do you like people who come with these life stories, or what kind of guest is your dream guest?
Well, you know what? We're having all of my dream guests, on the show. Tyler Perry's going to come on the show later. We had Nene Leakes from Real Housewives of Atlanta. All the great celebrities that you never think you would meet, all the CBS celebrities. But what was really fun is we did a thing with the military, and that really brought tears to everybody's eyes. And the Redo You segments are very, very good, because it teaches you a lot. When they had Dr. Oz on, and and they weighed me, and I'm 187 pounds. I know I need to lose more weight, but that's the great thing about meeting you, a sister at CBS too.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
soul
Helping me.
sisters here.
That's right. That's right. Black and brown getting down.
All
That's
right.
That's right. So you're gonna help me lose this weight. So when Dr. Oz come back, I go, Roberta, help me. Okay.
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 Game
I'm gonna hold
on.
you
That's
to
a
it.
bet?
That's right.
All right.
And then you can come down. Maybe bring some listeners from here, some viewers and listeners from here, and then come on down. But you help me get in good shape.
We will do that. You know,
Absolutely.
they have a sprint triathlon in Malibu. We'll get you ready for that too.
Hey,
do you know how
that
to swim?
would be okay. No.
Okay, well,
no,
I
do I
know.
have to take my hair
Us
off to
women-
swim?
Well, you know, as women of color, we never knew how to swim, right?
Absolutely.
I just learned how to swim like 5 years ago. So if I learned,
Absolutely.
yeah, you can also. But
Can I say hi to my sunrise too? Shout out to all my sunrises, Zeta Phi Beta. I noticed that your studio is blue. Our
Yes.
colors are royal blue and pure white. So this is fantastic to be here. So we're gonna get all the sunrises to support you and all the NPHC.
Oh, great. Are they going to be at your performance?
Absolutely, but it's very, very adult. I gotta warn everybody, it's very, very adult. This is not the talk. It's the same personality, very adult. So if you're easily offended, you know we gotta watch out for certain things. Kyle Irby, who's with me, he's not only my road manager, but he is also the opening act. It's gonna be fantastic, something for guys.
So what we're talking about is your performance tonight,
At Tommy
tomorrow,
T's.
and Sunday also?
No, only 2 shows, 7 and 9:30 tonight and 7 and 9:30 tomorrow at Tommy T's in Pleasanton.
And Pleasanton, and that
Yeah.
is a great venue to be
Yes.
performing at as well. And we want to invite
Fantastic.
all of you to go ahead and go online and purchase some tickets
I
now.
love you.
I am going to be there
You
Saturday
promise?
night.
Oh
I
my
promise
God!
you.
Don't let me see you, because then I won't be able to say anything. Oh my God!
No, I can get down with you. I
Okay.
mean, come on, we can get a little raunchy there. Sheryl Underwood at Tommy T's. Visit TommyT's.com for all more information. That's all one word, by the way. TommyT's.com. And you could also follow Sheryl on Twitter. She has over 77,000 followers. And
I need 1 million.
And she needs 1 million easily. So I'm going to work on that campaign for you
Okay.
tonight. In fact, I did tweet you the other day. I said, you're coming to San Francisco. You're going to make me laugh, right?
Yeah.
But thank you so much for being here. I look
Thank
forward
you
to
for
watching you
having
this
me.
weekend, and I thank all of you for joining us today for our interview with Sheryl Underwood.